Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews. I am going to give my spoiler-free review for Godzilla vs. Kong. Now, I gotta say, I just got done watching this movie, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But I also looked at it from an objective standpoint as well, and there are some plot holes. So, this movie starts off very good. Has a couple funny moments in it. I will first and foremost admit that I was wrong in my previous videos where I have been saying that they oversold the hype. They did not show as much as I thought they did. There's actually a lot that they didn't show. I will fully admit that, and I will, and I, yeah, I was wrong. They actually did not show a great deal of things. I mean, could they have, but did they show more than enough? Yes, they did. However, they did not show as much as I thought they would have. Now, with that out of the way, objectively, this movie does have some plot holes. I mean, I can't give or go into too much details, but the fight sequences, very good. The Hollow Earth sequences, very good. The acting, however, Millie Bobby Brown and Team Godzilla are the weakest link in this movie. If they were to be cut out of the movie, this movie would be a lot better. It is no offense to Millie Bobby Brown and to the other two, but they just seem to be there simply to be a comedic element, which honestly was unnecessary. One character, what's her name? Simmons' daughter. Her character was decent, but also unlikable. Her acting was good, but I didn't really find much interest in that character. Rebecca Hall's character, and Gia, the deaf girl, phenomenal acting. That girl, this is her first movie, and this is a big movie. She did it great. She actually did very good acting. The reveal of Kong using sign language. He only knows, or in this movie, he only knows that one word, home. And that's not really a spoiler. You see it in the trailers and whatnot. And I gotta say that the reveal of of Kong using sign language is also very interesting. The score is good. The the instrumental musical score, that is great in this movie. However, the music choices, I'm not a fan. It's like, really? It seemed out of place. Where if they would have stuck with the original or with the Monster Force formula and kept it strictly score, it would have been better. So yeah, as for there being some inconsistencies, yes, there are inconsistencies. There are goofs in this movie. There's actually one scene. I'm not going to go into it into detail. I'm simply going to say that the Antarctica scene, people not having very thick clothes, it takes you out of the realism aspect of it. Also, there's a scene where Millie Bobby Brown's accent slips badly. Now, it could either be that she is copying her friend's New Zealand accent, or it could just be that her accent slipped. And I just didn't really like Millie's performance in this movie. The character of Ren Sarazawa, he's interesting, yes, but what's the reason behind his motivations? Walter Simmons' character, played by Demian Pagir, the casting in this movie was very freaking good. But there are a lot of questions. There are a lot of hiccups. And I will get into those in my spoiler review. So objectively, Godzilla vs. Kong, I rate it an 8 out of 10. The special effects, the digital effects in this one was way better than it was before. However, there are a couple of parts that were not as good. The fight sequences in this movie, I can't get over how good they were. They were actually very freaking good. The score, like I said, the score is phenomenal. The music was a gripe with it. So the acting was also a gripe. So actually, to be completely fair, the objective score is not an 8. I would drop it to a 7. Because this movie is not great objectively, but it is still good. This movie, or they just could have done without on a couple of things and possibly extended the human element is definitely the weakest link in this movie. It is just truly a weak link. And you know what? They should have focused more on the monsters. Subjectively, I put this movie at a 9.5 out of 10. Again, I love this movie a lot, but I do not like certain aspects of this movie. It's like, the music. No. The songs that they had. They just kind of took me out of it. It's like, put in a score for these sequences. Don't put in a song, because the MonsterVerse is score heavy, and I like scores to movies, not songs. You know. This movie's pacing was actually very well done, except for cutting back to Team Godzilla. It's just they barely contributed to the script or to the whole plot. All they was a comedic element that were fumbling around. However, the movie is still a great movie to watch. I do like this movie from a moviegoer's standpoint. Moviegoer, it's 10 out of 10. So, yeah, 7 out of 10 for objective, 9.5 out of 10 for subjective, and 10 out of 10 for moviegoer. This movie has heart. There is a good story in it. However, there are some things that bogged it down. Anyway, folks, that is going to be my spoiler-free review for Godzilla vs. Kong. And that is going to wrap up this video. Y'all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What did you think of Godzilla vs. Kong after you've seen it? And let me know all your thoughts without spoilers in this comment section. The spoiler review will be out later today. And actually, no, I will probably put it out closer to the weekend. Anyway, folks, that's going to wrap up this video. Thank you all for tuning in. This has been Orange Chat Reviews. Stay humble.